The female CEO was shocked to discover that the bag worth $1 million she gave her husband yesterday was now being carried by another woman. Seeing the custom mark that only belonged to her, she couldn't help but suspect her husband was having an affair. When she heard that the house she had bought for their marriage was also given to his mistress, she instantly confirmed her suspicion. But it all started just one day earlier. The woman was about to inspect her newly renovated house when she saw her fiancé outside the villa. He said frankly that checking the house was troublesome, and he wanted to do it on her behalf so he could surprise her later. The woman, who originally wanted to refuse, heard it was meant to be a surprise for her and immediately gave up the idea of inspecting the house herself. She not only gave him her bag, but also the house keys inside it. But what she didn't expect was that as soon as she left the villa, the man brought his mistress back there. He not only gave her bag to his mistress, but also handed her the villa keys without the slightest hesitation, because he clearly knew that after hearing his words, his fiancé would never enter the villa before the wedding. Little did he know that because of his stupidity, he was about to lose his wealthy life. It all happened because the woman's friend heard that their house was already renovated and wanted to go see it with her. But as the two were about to leave, they were bumped into by an older lady. The lady not only accused the woman of fraud, but also insulted them harshly. As the lady left with her daughter, the woman noticed the bag she was carrying. It looked exactly like the one she had custom made. But since she couldn't see the logo clearly, she didn't continue to doubt it. But when she arrived at the villa, she saw that familiar bag again, and the woman holding it was her college classmate, Lisa. When she heard that Lisa's fiancé had given it to her, she began to suspect who that fiancé really was. When she learned from the villa's maid that the mistress was the actual owner of the villa, she became even more certain of her suspicion. She realized that her so-called loving fiancé was using her money and luxury goods to support Lisa as his mistress, and he was still trying to trick her out of more money. At this time, Lisa thought the woman was just a house cleaner and tried to throw her out. After hearing this, the woman angrily questioned the mistress if she knew who really owned the villa, but she was told it was a gift from the man to Lisa. To confirm her suspicion, she immediately asked Lisa to call him to verify. When the familiar voice came through the phone and introduced himself as the general manager of the top financial group, the woman was completely heartbroken. When she heard him demand that she kneel and apologize to the mistress, she angrily told him that if he wanted her to apologize, he should come and say it to her face. But her defiance enraged the man, and he secretly swore to make her pay. After hanging up, he called the villa's property office as the owner and ordered the security guards to teach her a lesson. Little did he know that he would be the one punished soon. Meanwhile, in the villa's garden, the mistress, unaware of everything, was still demanding that the woman kneel and apologize. But the woman didn't want to argue anymore with Lisa. She said bluntly that when the man returned, they would be the ones kneeling. Her words angered Lisa, who immediately tried to attack her, but she was no match at all. So she used her position to threaten the maid to help her punish the woman, promising to make her the housekeeper afterward. Seeing this, the woman immediately revealed her identity, but Lisa refused to believe it, even grabbing a nearby vase to destroy the woman's face. Just as Lisa was about to strike, the villa's security guards finally arrived. They all knew the real owner was the woman. Seeing what was happening, they immediately greeted her respectfully. When Lisa insisted she was the villa's owner, the guards asked her to prove it. Seeing this, Lisa quickly took out the keys the man had given her and ordered them to throw the woman out, but the guards only bowed their heads in silence. Furious, Lisa called the man immediately and told him to come to the villa right away to help her teach the cleaner a lesson. After hearing this, the man decided to go to the villa himself to deal with her. Meanwhile, the woman found the whole situation ridiculous, but Lisa beside her thought she finally had someone to back her up. She became even more arrogant, saying that when her boyfriend arrived, he would never let the woman go and advised her to leave before it was too late. But the woman's friend demanded that Lisa show the property certificate, saying otherwise anyone could walk into the villa and claim she had stolen the keys. Realizing she had no proof, Lisa lied that the ownership papers were still being processed, but the next second, the woman pulled out the certificate from her bag. Lisa still refused to believe it was real, accusing her of photoshopping it and even throwing her bag to the floor. She tore the certificate into pieces, but the woman didn't care. She only demanded that Lisa pay for the custom-made bag. But Lisa offered her an unwanted bracelet as compensation. The woman immediately threw it back on the ground. Her friend pointed out that the bag was custom-made and worth at least $20 million. Hearing that, Lisa was stunned and widened her eyes, thinking it was a scam. them, but the woman accurately described the bag's materials and where it was purchased from, leaving Lisa no choice but to believe her and agree to pay. Helpless, she called the man again to ask for enough money for compensation. After hanging up, the man immediately called the woman, hoping she would help settle the compensation issue, but she hung up on him. At this moment, the woman was ordering the guards to detain Lisa. Looking at Lisa, who was still trying to threaten her, the woman found it utterly ridiculous. But just as she was about to act, the man finally arrived back at the villa.